my father used to bring home old computers as the early 80s, and and we didn't have a hard drive, so the only way I could use them was to program, so I used to program little graphics on them. And at the same time, I'd always do drawing as well, obsessed with drawing. So from there, I've always kind of used digital technology and analog technology all through, I guess, primary school, high school, and then I did my undergraduate at Unitech, where mainly concentrated on animation again, and both hand drawn, and yeah, so it's kind of it keeps evolving and trying to find a way that both of them going together. So my practice is about exploring that relationship, and the idea that come up now is trying to find a way that you're making a new reality out of both analog and digital technology that can't exist without either or, so neither is more powerful, but they are used to create it. So I guess the practice is about exploring those ideas.
Okay. Where do you want to go from here? Like, what are you working on at the moment?
I have just finished a whole lot of exhibitions, but I guess it's just continuing to push that idea further, and to explore technology and analog, digital and analog technologies and how they work together, and they can manifest in quite a number of different ways.
What do you mean by analog?
So what I mean by analog are things which are more physical. So,
okay.
So technically, analog means something which isn't just on and off, that it's kind of varied, but I use the term to refer to things which are physical and real world, and things like pencils and pens and cardboard.
When you were developing your practice, were you inspired by any other types of multimedia artists like yourself, or do you find that your practice is quite unique?
Yeah, one person in particular which really influenced me was a New Zealand artist called Len Lai, which most New Zealanders don't know about because he went over to Australia, UK, and then New York, and he did abstract animation, but he was kind of exploring film at the time, which was quite new, and he also didn't have much money, so he found quite low-fi ways of doing it as well. So he developed the technique of drawing onto film, and then he developed techniques of making coloured film, possibly before lots of it's been used, but in quite a different way of using silhouettes and that type of thing. So it's kind of a good relationship. But yeah, I discovered him when I was doing my undergraduate. So yeah, that's probably one of the major
Inspirations.
influences,
Okay.
to do with technology.
Thank you very much for your time.
Cool.